Oh, what a nice day. Trees these are. Oh, wait. Huh. Probably nothing. Whoa. Well, what is that? Oh, hi there.
I heard you're wondering what kind of trees these were?
Yeah, I was actually wondering that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, actually, we're in the IDF zone right now. And what that means, look around. We have a lot of white and black spruce.
Oh.
Come down here with me. We're going to see the different kind of cones. Now, the white spruce has larger cones, and the black spruce has much smaller cones.
Okay.
Now, if you look here, very scale-like bark, okay?
Right.
Yeah, so that's a characteristic between both white and black spruce.
Oh, what about these leaves? Ow. Oh.
See, that's what you never do. You never shake hands with a spruce tree because of the very prickly foliage.
Oh.
Now, if you take a closer look here, this appears to be a white spruce tree because of the 1 to 2 centimeter foliage.
Okay.
Now, on a black spruce, it's a little bit smaller, meaning from around 1 centimeter.
Nice.
Now, in the IDF, or at least right here, for this white spruce, it has very available moisture.
Oh, it's a swamp.
Yeah. So, what that means is that there's no taproot, which makes it very susceptible to wind throw. As you can feel the wind coming through here, it's starting to get a little sketchy.
Oh no.
Holy, look at this tree. I wonder how I can tell what tree this is. Oh,
Hey there.
what are you doing here?
You know, you guys would be out here just doing my nightly tree studies. But I heard you mention, how would you know what kind of tree this is?
Yeah, this looks like an absolute hog.
No, that's a great question. It is an absolute hog, in fact. There's a couple ways we can identify this tree. First, we're going to start at the base. You can see this deeply furrowed bark is actually a characteristic of the Douglas fir, or Pseudotsuga menziesii. The next thing that we'll look at, as you said, it's a giant hog, which is kind of funny why it has this trait. A lot of the more mature Douglas fir trees actually start to lose these lower branches as they get older, as a wildfire defense. There we go, look at that. This is another easy way to tell Douglas fir, is the little rat tails. If you've ever heard the indigenous story.
I haven't, no.
No, you haven't?
I haven't, no.
Well, yeah, let me tell you. When the wildfires came through the forest, the mice actually had nowhere to go, so they ran into Douglas fir's cones.
Oh, interesting.
Because he's fireproof and has fire retardant bark, which is actually a pretty interesting one.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, another interesting thing about Douglas fir here is the ascending branches, which you can see moving all the way up the tree. A few more fun facts about this guy is the Douglas fir's wood is actually extremely valuable due to its strength in the logging industry. So Douglas fir is a super commonly harvested species. It's a lot harder to find that old growth here in the interior, but this is a pretty nice tree. So another fun fact about the bark here, it's really thick, it's fire retardant, so it's great for when wildfires rip through, these trees can actually live. And another interesting fact is that indigenous communities used to have medicinal properties found in the bark, still do. I don't know if it's quite as practiced today, but they would extract some medicine, some shavings from it. I think they'd make a tea out of it, and it would help with internal bleeding and digestive ailments. I thought that was pretty interesting. But that's our Douglas fir.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you betcha.
Oh wow.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I'm just looking for trees.
Looking for trees, hey? Well, I actually got a beautiful one right here for you, if you come follow me.
Oh wow.
This is ponderosa pine, also known as Pinus ponderosa. Here, you can see that this is a hard pine, and that this is the only pine that has three 3 needles per bundle, okay? See that?
Oh, okay.
And this is a hard pine, as I said. And you can see the bark, very unique. And yeah, that's about all I know.
You know, dude, I got a thing or two to tell you about this tree, actually.
Oh, no way?
Oh, yeah, wait.
Oh, okay. What do you have to tell me about this tree?
Yeah, no, I got a couple things actually. One interesting part about this bark is you'll see actually when these trees get a little more mature, it becomes a lot more thick and actually has a fire retardant feature to it. Another thing I'd like to tell you, David, is these cones here. They're actually armed. You see these little spikes? These large cylindrical-like cones are very characteristic of the ponderosa pine tree. You can see that we're in a big open field here. If you take a look around. Yeah, looks pretty dry, right? These things are pretty good at living without water. However, they're not good at living without sunlight. That's why this guy is doing well, because he's all by himself out here. What are you doing back there?
I'm just wondering if you can tell me about the soil.
Yeah, no, I absolutely can.
Okay, thanks.
So you see all 3 dominant conifer species that we've gone through today actually sit on the same kind of soil. So we're going to look at the stuff that's growing on top of it. If you look around, not a lot of mature growth. Am I right? And it's kind of grasslandish around, so we could see some Chernozemic soils in those grasslands. But I'm going to say that we're actually on a Brunosol.
What's a Brunosol?
Great question, David. Brunosol has a larger than 10 centimeter A horizon, and a big characteristic of it is a BM horizon.
Is it an old soil?
No, actually, it's a young soil. That's kind of why we're not seeing such mature trees around.
Interesting.
It's usually associated with disturbance, and the BM horizon actually means that it's had minimal alluviation and less modification than a more developed soil.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, no, don't mention